What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. Spirit Warriors, the full spoiler is out, but it's not on the Wikia because it's missing 2 cards, 2 fill-ins, but the rest of it seems relatively correct. We're missing SPWA Spirit Warriors EN016, and we're missing SPWA EN031. So I took it upon myself to find you guys the last 2 cards. I have all the rarities as well, so let's go ahead. I've typed out an entire spreadsheet for you guys, but what you might find more interesting is what's short print slash shorter print. What's gonna be hard to get, John? What am I trying to get that's gonna make a deck really hard to get? Well, if you're a Magical Musket player, I've got some bad news. Let's go ahead and scroll down and see what is shorter print and what is missing. Ironically, one of these shorter prints is what's missing, and it's Magical Musketeer Caspar short print. We're able to see him on eBay right now from Ideal 808, but his ratio is about 6 secrets per case. Ouch. As well as the other short print that's on screen, Starfire, 6 secrets per case as well. So what's the average ratio, John? Well, this isn't true short printing. It's like shorter printing. It's not like Necros where there's just 3 per case. It's going to be terrible to get. But every other secret, just about, is 12 to 17 secrets per case, whereas these seems to be 6 per case. Now, this is from overseas. As you've seen, most of the product ripped open has foreigns mixed in, so take it with a grain of salt for us, because it seems that on eBay Cross Domination is also up, which is a secret rare, but I think that's more from its effect. It turns a monster's attacks to 0 and negates its effects. It's one of the best by far Magical Musket cards. There's no Max C in here. There's no Upstart like the OCG to note. But let's go ahead and see that last short print, and it is the Weather Painter Snow. So these are the only 3 notable secret shorter prints. The rest of everything seems to have a pull ratio of about 12 secrets to 17 secrets out of an entire case. So if you're looking at getting the cards, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get your Caspers and your Starfires depending on how you want to play your deck. But let's go ahead and look at every deck, or not every deck, but every card and its rarities real quick. We've got Fuma as a secret, Genba as a super, Hatsume as a secret, Doji as a secret, Kizaru as a secret, Rihan as a secret. We've got secret skills of the 6 Samurai secret, the 6 Shinobi super, that win condition, nice deck. Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai is a super, Kizan is a super. That's actually a pretty nice reprint there. We've got Shien as a secret, Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien super, 6 Samurai United super, Gateway super, Shien Smoke Signal super, Caspar, short printed secret rare, or shorter print, whatever term you prefer. Magical Musketeer Doc super, Magical Musketeer Kid Brave super rare. I might have some of these names wrong. They might be Musket or Musketeer. Magical Musketeer Starfire short print secret also here. So if you notice, all the short prints do seem to be secret. There weren't any notable drops in the supers from what I was told. Magical Musketeer Calamity super rare, and Magical Musketeer Wild secret rare here. We keep going into Magical Musketeer Mastermind Zakil. He's a secret. Steady Hands. I got them steady hands. They ain't shaking like Doctor Strange. Super rare. And Cross Domination secret rare. We'll look at some prices here in a second. From eBay, for some reason this is super up. I don't have a report of it being short printed, so maybe that's one of the American ratios, because this is from Ideal 808, and I feel like they tend to go not off effect and usually off their pull ratio, so it's a bit odd to see it up there in price from Ideal 808. We see Desperado super rare, Needle secret rare, Finish Deal super, and Last Stand secret. It seems like it's not as cheap as we might have hoped to build Magical Musketeers, especially with 2 of the 3 shorter prints being from them. The Weather Painter Snow, short print as well. So maybe the card you want to pick up earlier than later, depending on the prices that comes out. Right now, it is also up by Ideal 808, kind of supporting that. In the US release, it would be that way too. We have Rain Super Rare, Cloud Secret Rare, Sun Secret Rare, Thunder Secret Rare, Aurora Secret Rare, Rainbow Secret Rare. It's not looking easy. And then we have our canvases. Oh, and that's the Weather Painter Cloud, I believe, was the missing one. If I'm not mistaken, that's my 31 slot. I don't know if I got excited and didn't film the blinks for you guys just a bit ago, but I think that's the missing slot. I should have named it. We'll double check here in a secret. But we go ahead and we get to the canvases. It might have been this, the Weathery Snowy Canvas 36, and then the rest of the canvases are the Rainy Canvas, Cloud Canvas, Sunny Canvas, and Thundery Canvas, along with the Weather Auroral Canvas, Hand of the Six Samurai as a super rare. So looks like most of those were supers on the canvases, except Thundery Canvas is a secret rare. We've got Kageki super rare, Shinai super rare, Mizua super rare, Shien's Advisor super rare, Honest super rare as well. I think most are supers from here on out. Asceticism, Dojo, Photon Veil, Constellar Belt, Return of the Six Samurai, Backs to the Wall. We've got Double-Edged Sword Technique, Musakani Magatama. I love Magatama. We've got Battle Guard Howling, Beckoning Light, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. We've got Scrap Iron Statue and Miraculous Descent. And my note here that most secrets will be 12 to 17 per case on average. Now, let me go ahead and go back here. It was indeed 31 that was missing. That was one of the Weather Painters themselves. I think it should have been obvious among all the Weather Painters being in order, and then the Musketeers being in order, what they would be. But let's go look at some eBay prices here, and we see that Caspar is indeed on eBay. He is at Ian016 by Ideal 808 for the fill in the blank, $24.88. But also up here is Cross Domination. This is when you type in Magical Musket on eBay, and the rest of the cards are relatively low, even if they're secret rare. So you can see Ideal 808 kind of does go off a little bit of effect. They realize this guy's probably not going to be played. Let's list him cheap and sell him now. We continue to go through, and everything else is relatively cheap. But if we look at sold listings, they were selling them cheaper before, 1888 and 1888 both. So if they're having a bad case ratio on Casper, it's kind of interesting that they are putting the same price across Domination. Maybe its sales rates are just expected to do better. It's a really good card, but I would think that this would be somewhat above this if this was not shorter print. So it is very weird to see that from a US seller, that this is pre-selling so high, unless the numbers just make the method to the madness work for them. We come over here, and Starfire is an upped price as well versus most of their cards, but I think everything else on this page is super rare. But they have it at $10.88. That's our other shorter print, and it's kind of weird to see it so low if it is a shorter print, if they would notice those ratios. But perhaps they don't have as much faith in her as what she does for a card. I'm not really sure for their reasoning on putting her so low, unless maybe the case ratios are a little different for American cards. The case ratios I've given you guys are from overseas pulls, it would seem, for the most part. They, as you saw, a lot of the pack openings were in Spanish and other languages. We see Magical Musketeers over here as well. Let's go look up our final shorter print for you boys. I believe that was our Weather Painter Snow. So Weather Painter Snow, I believe she's still up there in price. This is sold listings, so it doesn't seem people are interested in buying it at the price of $24.88. But as you can see from that price, seems like it's a little short printed, doesn't it? And a weather painter up there at the high standard prices that the magical muskets are determining. Well, overall, that's still nothing too expensive from the set, although you're getting a lot of 3-ofs because you're busting open full archetypes from the set. But the prices do seem to match the data overall for this quote-unquote short prints, but it is odd to see Starfire so kind of cheap compared to the others. Thanks for watching. What did you guys think of the case ratios, the rarities, everything about the set? This is, I believe, one of the first looks at a full spoiler for this set. This is a first look at some case ratios from this set, and I think it's pretty interesting to see that the data is overall matching up on that. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Support me on Patreon if you want me to continue doing my content and helping you guys out like this, but you guys help me just by watching and helping out, so I do appreciate everybody, and give it a like if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate all of you.